And now, a can't-miss moment from The Charlie James Show.
What are you doing over here? You're talking over here. I told you a few minutes ago that in Colorado, they passed a resolution, and it was Resolution 122. It is the Psychedelic Mushroom Bill, saying that the possession and the use of certain psychedelic plants and fungi is now decriminalized for people 21 and older. And the state will create a new regulations for the distribution and administration of these substances. So here's the thing, though. And I'll be honest with you, Tim, I like you. I think you're a good guy.
Yeah.
But if you came to me and you said, "Hey, Charlie, I love you. I know you like to cook. I know you like to make your own sauces and you bake and all of that stuff. I got these mushrooms. I picked these mushrooms from my backyard, and maybe you could use them in your spaghetti sauce."
Oh, yeah?
I would say, "Thank you, Tim. I really appreciate it." And then when you left, I would throw them away because I don't trust mushrooms.
You don't trust mushrooms?
I do not trust mushrooms. No, unless
let's be clear though. I would never do that to somebody.
Okay, well, good. Tim would never do that. But if you or anybody else, because I don't know the difference in a poisonous mushroom and a non-poisonous mushroom.
The ones you buy from the store aren't poisonous.
Exactly. But there's a little chain of custody there that I'm pretty confident in, because these things are farmed. They're not, you aren't just walking around in the woods and picked up one of these mushrooms and thought, "Hey, that looks cool. It might be good in spaghetti." So I don't trust mushrooms.
I wouldn't advise that.
I don't do it. And I'll be honest with you, even the mushrooms that you get at the grocery store, still get a little nervous about. Unless they're in the can with a green giant on them, I'm really not confident in mushrooms. So the fact that these people in Colorado are walking around eating psychedelic mushrooms, I mean, some of the mushrooms, some of them are like, if you eat that mushroom, you've got two choices. The first choice is a liver transplant. That's it. The second choice, write your will, say goodbye to your loved ones. Those are the two choices with some of these mushrooms out there. That's why I don't trust them. None. But then you got to think, how do we even start eating mushrooms? Am I right about this?
Yeah, I've wondered the same.
Because after the first person died, you'd have been like, "No, nah, yeah, let's go find something else."
Yeah, let's not eat those weird things that grow out of the ground.
Let's not do that. No, that's too creepy for me. Let's not do it. Poor Schmolgy. He died a couple of days ago.
That's a really good question, though. 'Cause, what do they do? Like learn through process of elimination?
That's exactly how they learn, through process of elimination. How many people had to die eating mushrooms before they went, "Oh, okay, those are the poisonous ones"?
Well, Tony's down.
Yeah, hey,
can't eat those ones.
Hey, Tony, I can't have your spaghetti sauce over here. He makes the greatest marinara sauce. We put the mushrooms in there. They're fantastic over here. He's dead as a doornail, but boy, he makes a good marinara. So, I don't do mushrooms. Certainly not psychedelic mushrooms in that.
Oh, of course not. Yeah.
And there's another thing that you will never, ever catch me doing. Licking a frog. Okay?
Wait. I don't think anybody would do that, right?
But you would be wrong. You would be wrong. In fact, the National Park Service is warning people to avoid licking frogs in national parks.
Oh, my gosh.
That's right. Last week, the National Park Service shared a black and white photo of a Sonoran desert toad that was captured on a motion sensor camera and shared information about the species that included warning against licking it. As we say, with most things you come across in the national park, whether it be a banana slug, unfamiliar mushroom, or a large toad with glowing eyes in the dead of night, please refrain from licking, the National Park Service wrote on Facebook and Twitter. Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty sad that you have to tell people that.
It should be. Yeah. But the toads known as the Colorado River toad are some of the largest toads in North America. They're about 7 inches in length. They have protruding parotoid glands just behind their eyes that secrete a potent toxin that can make you sick if you touch the frogs or get the poison in your mouth. But people have also discovered that these secretions contain a powerful hallucinogenic called 5-MeO-DMT. Smoking toad venom has grown in popularity across the United States, according to an entry in the addictioncenter.com about toad venom addiction and abuse.
Well,
I don't mean to laugh about addiction. I don't, because I know it's a horrible thing.
Well,
but if you're addicted to licking toads,
DMT is like a very powerful hallucinogenic, and you can actually go on YouTube and like look at stories from people that's done it. And it's crazy.
But see, that's the thing. I don't have to go on YouTube. I don't have to go on YouTube to know that licking a toad is not the best thing to do.
Well, that's not the only way you can extract DMT.
And again, something I don't have to know.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. Oh my gosh. They're amazing. Somebody said the fact that people need to be reminded not to lick things found in national parks is pretty disturbing. Somebody said, don't lick the toads. Well, there goes my weekend plans.
Yeah. That's exactly what I had planned this weekend.
Oh, yeah. Honey, what are you doing this weekend? Well, I thought we'd go up to, Flat Rock and lick some toads. Good grief.
My wife would look at me like I was nuts.
And again, who's the first person? They say, hey, I'll bet you $100 you won't lick that toad right there. Hold my beer.
Yep.
You watch what I do.
You know that's how it happens.
And then the next thing, they're dancing around naked with their body, covered in cow dung or whatever. I'm just... The human species, I'm telling you what, it is amazing that we have lasted that long.
It really is.
It's amazing that we're still here.
Well,
Charlie,
not everybody's like that.
No, but enough of them, apparently.
Yeah,
enough of them. Somebody says the new camera looks good, crystal clear. Love that big American flag. That's Old Glory. That was the original flag that we put up at this house. So it got a little frayed on it, so I decided to put it in a place of distinction here in the studio. Hey, Charlie, he's a psychedelic mushroom, even growing in cow poop. Cow poop, you have to pick it out of the cow poop.
Yeah, I knew that. His face is priceless right now.
Two things that all right, peanut butter and chocolate, great. Mushrooms and cow poop? No. Hey, Charlie, if you need horse dung, I have plenty. I might actually take you up on that. I could use some horse dung. I'm going to be putting in some plants coming up here in a little bit.
But the question is who was the first person to eat a mushroom growing out of cow poop? Like that's always been my question.
I'll bet you $100 you won't eat that mushroom growing out of that cow poop.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, hold my beer again. Oh my gosh. Charlie, lick a cane toad. It's guaranteed to. Well, what about the poison dart toads? The poison dart frogs.
Those will probably kill you.
Those things will kill you. Well, that's why they call them poison dart frogs, because they're poison.
Of course.
I don't understand. I swear I don't understand people. I don't get it. Eating mushrooms?
Some people
licking toads?
They're just looking for a fix, man. I guess. I have no idea.
I swear to you. Oh my goodness. They're just, the human species. Speaking of the human species, when we get back, Tim, we're going to be talking about UFOs. Okay?
Yes.
And UFOs were actually talked about in one of the recent bills. I believe it was the Inflation Reduction Bill. I'll give you some more details about that. But this is a government document that talks about UFOs and how it could be the next big scam by the government. You don't want to miss out on this. I mean, I know we talk about crazy UFO stuff, but this is like serious how they could use this as the next psychological warfare on Americans and people around the globe. That's coming up next. This is the Charlie James Show, 106.3 WRD.
Don't miss the Charlie James Show. Weekdays 3 to 7 on 106.3 WORD and the Odyssey app.